victims of ignorance.
Ignorance means lack of knowledge. It's caused by lack of meditation on the gospel of Christ. It causes fear and complaining. Victims of ignorance usually turn out to be pools of negativity because they meditate on situations day and night. They focus on how weak they are instead of on their strength in the grace of God. As a result, they sink deep in darkness and their trust in God deteriorates. All they look forward to is defeat. Such people easily sink in the trap of heresy. They can easily become subjects of religious stuff prescribed for them as steps to solve problems. For instance, they engage in prescribed long periods of prayer and fasting. They also engage in long spiritual warfare sessions as the means to fight and defeat the devil and his demons. There are lots of people who engage in sermons and prayers involving fighting Satan and demons. They fight wars that Christ has already won. They bear burdens and yokes in a bid to get God's acceptance. They try to pay their way out of their problems by their works. They are blind to the truth that Christ already paid more than double for trouble. If you neglect the gospel of Christ, you get unpleasant results. Neglecting the gospel is detrimental and suicidal. If you neglect the gospel of Christ, you will see yourself as a grasshopper, whereas you are far better than that in Christ. You fail to enjoy the best God has in store for you. You cultivate a negative attitude which others easily see. Your communication will become marred with contempt. People won't enjoy your company. The more you see yourself in a negative way, the more you show that mentality. If you fear something, you experience it. The thing you fear happens to you. You become what you think. If you think that you are low class, you will be low class. You can't see who you truly are unless you focus on the new covenant's mirror. You cannot see that you are as Christ is unless you fix your thoughts on the new covenant's mirror. The old covenant's mirror will not do you any good. You have to shun it by all means necessary, because on this side of the cross of Christ, the old covenant's mirror will turn you into a victim of ignorance.